Alright. Right, let's have enough of that before I end up getting a copyright thing. Hi, right. Welcome to video log number 3, I think we're on now. God, there's only 3 in and I'm starting to lose count. That's how bad this is getting. It is Friday, so first things first, priorities. Oh, I'm really needing this. I'm at the age now where I'm getting a hangover for one can, so this is my allowance. I'm sure it will survive. Got plenty of painkillers. Anyway, so welcome to video log number 3. Last time we looked a wee bit at some work that we'd done on the track The Benevolence. I kind of said that right. And today we're going to be looking at some more progress on the track. So what we'll do is I'll bring up the old track and we'll have a wee look at that. So we can see in front of us here at the minute we've got the old track, and I've also got a wee track in the background there. We've done some work on this on Tuesday past there, so that was the 15th. Done a wee couple of bits and bobs after that as well, but I decided that the decisions just weren't right, so I went back to that original one I'd kind of finished working on Tuesday. So the original kind of version with the melodies, you can see this, we've not changed anything in that. It was clocking in, if you look up here, it was clocking in about 2 minutes and 12 seconds with what we had. And if you want to listen to the progress we made in that one, if you just go back to video log number 2, you'll be able to hear that, because we're just going to dive right into the new track now. Maybe just do a slight bit of comparison just to show you the progress that we've made, but we're not going to play this version. That's video log number 2 stuff. So in this version, we can see we've got 9 tracks. So we've got the lead melody, we've got 2 ensembles, 2 acoustic guitar tracks, the distorted guitar tracks. Last time there was no distorted guitars in it. There was the potential to add some stuff in there, but we just hadn't quite got to rocking up a bit there. And there was a synth bass track which sounded absolutely amazing, and the drum track, and all my horrible colours in there. So that's kind of where we got to. And if we look at the section up here in Guitar Pro 7, we can see the structure was basically just melody part 1, melody part 2, melody part 1, and then melody part 3, and then I just 1, 2, 3 after that, and repeat, rinse and repeat. So there was no really a structure to it. There was just an idea that I liked it going from melody 1 to part 2, and then part 1 again to reset the years a wee bit before getting into part 3, just to raise it that wee level. So we'll close that. And now we can see this is the progress we've made since then. I don't know if you noticed the big difference in the tracks down there, but you can probably see we've got 12 tracks now. So and a wee bit of colour here, a wee bit of jiggery pokery with some of the colours. Still nothing fashionable. It is what it is. It's just a visual guide. You can probably see the absolute mess of the structure down here because it's squeezing all those names in. And first thing that's probably noticeable is that we have doubled the bass line, and we've alternated which section plays in which of these. So they're both centre panned. It's literally just because I couldn't be bored putting tons of automation into one bass track. That's all fine, but I want to be able to see the changes that I'm doing. Just makes it a wee bit more tangible, I suppose, rather than having something in the back hiding it with automation at this point. We're not really doing anything fancy on Guitar Pro 7. We're purely using it just to make a guide track, working on a song, and hopefully once we're happy with it, we'll get a wee bit of recording done. And I'm absolutely choking to record this now, but I just need to bite my lip. We're making some good progress, but I just don't want to jump in with bare feet into the recording yet. So anyway, we'll have a look at the track. So you can see I've got Still got 2 acoustic guitar tracks at the top here, track 1 and track 2. After that, I've actually fired in a couple of acoustic lead guitar tracks as well, and they're panned left and right, just the same as the rhythm guitars. I've got like 2 distorted guitars in there, and as we can probably see by a wee bit of the colour coding here, I've got a couple of chords in there, there's 1 or 2. It's nothing amazing yet, it's me just, as I say, putting my toe in the water, try to kind of check out some sounds and explore. Got 2 ensembles, I've moved those down here just to keep them out of the way because I've been working a lot on these guitars up here. I've got a lead melody, I've put that down there because that's kind of put to bed now. I'm happy with that. A couple of wee changes here that I'll probably do. I've got a wee list of notes on my mobile phone that I just keep when I'm at lunch at work. I'm kind of listening to the track in the car and I'm just thinking about different things, trying to feel the music and trying to feel when the changes should come in. And obviously our synth basses there. So nothing's changed in the synth basses, it just split so that some parts shine louder than others without automation. Now this will hopefully be a quicker video than the last one. I'm not wanting this one to be a half hour long. Basically I'm just going to kind of go through some things and then I'm going to let you play it I'm going to play it and let you hear it because if you look up here you'll see now we're clocking in at 6 minutes and 23 seconds. I'm not sure about that. I absolutely love the work that I've done on this track so far now. I'm getting the vibe, it's quite atmospheric, especially with the drums and the keyboards. I think it sounds amazing so far. But then, I've listened to the track about 100 times this week at least, and I'm not at the point where I absolutely hate it yet, which is really good. And I love the length. It's not going to be a pop song, that's for sure. Aye. So I hope your attention span is a wee bit better than your average. Take a wee sip of my beer here again. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you noticed, I've got a fancy wee setup now for this video log. I've actually got a noise gate on my microphone in my neck, so hopefully you can't hear me breathing too hard. I don't want to creep you out or turn you on and creep me out. And I've got a fancy wee intro as well, so hopefully that will kind of work out and we'll kind of make things better. Things will get better every video, slowly but surely. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, let's see, I'll show you the structure of this as well, since we've seen the other one. So you can probably notice there's a massive difference in the song structure. Before we just had melody part 1, 2, 3, melody part 1, 2, 3, kind of repeating again. Big difference, absolutely massive difference. You can probably tell I've been really busy on this, considering that it's going into another column. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about this now. We've still got our kind of melody part 1, 2 and 3 in here, but what I've done is I've kind of added these markers on here just to kind of divide things into verses, section A, B and C, just with a couple of different rhythm changes with the bass or adding the strings in. And I've got a wee chorus idea as well just after the melody. When I was writing this bit, I wasn't sure about it, and then I kind of done some changes to it, and all of a sudden I just fell in love with it, with the acoustic guitars. So originally I kind of wrote this part with the distorted guitars, and then like everything else I kind of dial it down a wee bit and I fired it into the acoustic tracks instead, and it sounds so much better. And then we've got a wee bridge in there as well with just a couple of extra snare hits, and then it's kind of back to about the verses there, but I think that's a wee bit shorter than what you can see up here. I've not made it as long, so I'm trying to cut it down. So there you go, that's your overview of the song. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm hopefully not at the 10-minute mark, but I'll just play this film at the 10-minute mark and we'll get a wee listen to it. So here we go. Aye, that's the track so far. It is 6.5 minutes nearly, as I say, but I think it's got a wee bit of atmosphere with that drum and bass bit at the start, and I really want to cut it, I really do, but I really don't either. I think it kind of adds that almost that kind of, I don't know, that Phil Collins drum and kind of bass ambience to it that's quite cool. It's kind of dark sounding as well with that bass, and I bloody love it. That's the polite way of saying it. I bloody love it. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I tried taking it out. I tried halving it, and it just didn't. The whole track just lost that whole atmosphere. And I do like the idea of those heavy drums in there as well because it's like a rock ambience. The chorus, you probably heard there, it really brightens the song up a bit. It really lifts it, and I like that. So I don't know if I'm going to speak to one of my mates today and just letting them kind of hear a preview of it. And I was thinking, but how can I kind of liven this up a wee bit more? Just take it that one bit higher on the drums. So he shouted to Hoochie Poo there, but I might try something that he suggested and see how we go because he knows his stuff. Aye, so chorus, you probably noticed. I think it sounds really nice. I think it sounds absolutely wonderful as well. And you can really see these acoustic guitars come in here. And this was the section that I'd done originally on distorted guitars, but do you know what? It's got a kind of nice feel-good summery feeling to it when it's on the acoustics, just this wee bit here. See, it's got a kind of nice wee summary bit, and you can probably see with the two lead acoustic parts here. What I've done is actually, I go to this section here. So we'll get a half beat pause, a half beat note at the end of this bar here. And we get 4/8. So what I've done is this wee bit here kind of goes the whole da 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 da. So that's the da 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 there, and then what I've done in here with the lead guitars is I've actually put a half beat rest there, and then I've got the lead guitars doubling what was played by the original guitar, so it's like almost like a kind of echo effect. And I've not really done anything with the volume of this. That's the same volume, but it just kind of makes that sound nicer. I think a wee bit of repetition in there, but aye, so far I feel good about it. I'm not sure how you guys feel about it. Let me know if you think it's too long. Let me know if you think it's needs a bit of work. It still does. I know it does, but it'll be interesting to hear what people think about it. As I say, I'm not really getting working with anybody other than myself, so it's always good to get a wee bit of that external input. I said I wasn't going to try and embellish it, but I'm probably doing it a wee bit now. But there's no lead guitar, so you're bloody lucky. There will be some lead guitar. I've been listening to a lot of Van Halen today. A wee bit of a mixture of Van Halen and Styx. So we'll definitely be. I don't know. I reckon Eddie Van Halen could definitely blast something out in this one. I might go down that vein. Although I've been watching a lot of Brian May videos as well, just learning about chord progression. I've been quite busy this week. I've been doing a lot of studying in music, messing about with different diminished techniques as well. So that's all fun stuff. But that's the track. Plans for more changes. I've kind of got a couple of notes that I took, just plans for more changes for the track. I'll probably edit the drums. They're sounding quite solid now, but they're just no interesting enough for me yet. So I might do a lot of changes in there. I need to still add in toms because it's literally just hi-hat, snare and kick at the minute. So there needs to be some drum rolls in there. Maybe try the wee hi-hat trick that Hoochie Poo suggested today. Thanks very much, bro. And I definitely, well, maybe no, but still want to rock it up a wee bit more than what it is. I think it's absolutely fine now, so, I don't want to ruin the pudding, but we'll give it a wee try and see. There's still no modulation in it at the minute. I don't know if you could see there when I put the piano up in the guitar fretboard. I had to update the scale there because it wasn't. I think it was showing something like a B minor scale there because I was working on another track. But it's still all in the key of A minor. I'm really impressed by that, considering I'm not a big fan. I think that chorus sounds great. I suppose the question I'm really asking myself in a minute is, do I remove verse 2 when it goes back into the drums and bass before the second chorus, and do I just go from verse 1 drum and bass into a chorus that's quite mellow, and then I go into the lively chorus, and then do I write another verse that's completely different? Song structures I like to do the unexpected, but it also means that there's a lot more work to do because I need to come up with a different sounding verse that sounds as lively as, or at least as lively as, or almost as lively as the chorus. And it's not as drummy and bassy and ambient as verse 1. I don't know. We'll see. Inspiration will come. If it doesn't, if I decide that's how it's going to be, that's how it's going to be. But it does take a lot of work. I work during the day, so anytime I get to work on the track, it's after work. I don't watch a lot of TV. I'm not one of these people that tunes into the telly, watches stuff like that. Occasionally I treat myself to some Netflix. Still waiting in Vikings coming out. Oh, it's going to be amazing. So feel free to suggest shows, but they better be good ones. I'm not any of the usual pish that people watch. So that's basically it. So hope you enjoyed the new format of the video, just with a fancy wee intro, and I'm hoping the microphone sounds alright. I've got a wee noise gate on it so that you can't hear things. I've not got a compressor on it at the minute. I think I'll probably get away with it considering I'm just using my mobile phone headphones to record this. Depending on the work through the day on it, the rest of this week and maybe into next week, there might be some recording happening in the next video log. So I'll get to show you, a couple of tricks and things that I'm working on in that. We'll see. I'm absolutely itching to do it, but we'll see. Anyways, I hope you liked this video and I hope you're liking the song. I'm interested to know what everybody's comments are so far and what your thoughts are. So if you're on YouTube, please leave a comment. And if you're on Facebook, leave us a wee comment as well. Thanks very much. And I'll see you in video log number 4. Alright, take it easy and I shall see you in the next one.